Hey guys, John here, and welcome to Fire Emblem and the Sacred Stones. Super excited to be bringing you this Let's Play. I have played through this game in the past. I have watched an LP of this game in the past. I was a really big fan of this game. And I always wanted to do an LP of it, and I've decided that now is the time. Here at the beginning, diving in with this Let's Play style of recording. However, in the future, I might switch over to doing it on Stream-A-Day, just because some of the battles and the grinding and all might be better suited to a situation where I could stream it. But here at the beginning, these first however many episodes I do, we're going to do it this way, and then sort of gauge from there what we do next. But we are going to be starting with normal difficulty. Now, if you don't know, easy and normal are basically the same, except there's no tutorials and control explanations. There is difficult, but I have played on difficult, and while it's doable if you're smart and you do the right things all the time, it can be pretty frustrating if you make a mistake. Something you may not know about the Fire Emblem games is that when a character dies, they're dead. If it's not one of the main characters, you just continue on without them. If it is a main character, you have to redo the fight. But if it's not one of the main characters, they're just dead, and they're gone, and you don't get any of the possible like ending cutscene stuff with them or anything. And that applies to basically all Fire Emblem games, so yeah, that's a thing we want to avoid. We want all the characters to make it to the end, and we want to try to get good ending cutscenes and stuff with all the major players. So yeah, let's not do difficult. We're gonna do normal. We won't be bogged down with tutorials and stuff, but we won't have a super difficult run. So let's do this. I did have a practice file down there at the bottom, you'll notice, where I was just sort of getting acclimated again. But we're going to start here on the first slot and go forward with the prologue. In an age long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures awash in the dark tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of annihilation. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. The Sacred Stones. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. The hero Grado and his warriors used the Sacred Stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the Demon King and sealed his soul away within the stones. With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magvel. But this peace would not last. The continent of Magvel. For some 800 years, a quiet peace reigned in the absence of the terrible darkness. The Sacred Stones have been passed from generation to generation. Nations have been built around their power and their legacy. The Kingdom of Renais, ruled by Fado, the peerless warrior king. I should also note that I'm probably not going to pronounce most of these things right, and if that bothers you, I'm sorry. Feel free to correct me in the comments and I'll try to adjust. The Kingdom of Frelia, ruled by Hayden, the venerable Sage King. The Kingdom of Jehanna, ruled by Ismare, Queen of the White Dunes. And the Theocracy of Roston, ruled by Mansell, the Divine Emperor. last but not least, the Great O Empire, ruled by Vigarde, the stalwart, silent emperor. Almost messed that up. These 5 countries house the power of the sacred stones. They are joined by the emerging mercantile Republic of Carcino. In these times of peace, tales of past conflict have drifted into legend, and memories of the ancient dark arts have all but evaporated. It is now the year 803. In an instant, the whole of Magval is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. The Great O Empire, the largest of the Sacred Stone nations, has invaded the kingdom of Renais under orders from Emperor Vigarde. A longtime ally of Great O, Renais is caught off guard, unable to mount any resistance. Great O's forces move quickly, seizing one territory after another. Compounding King Phaedo's worries, his son, Prince Ephraim, has gone missing. Great O's momentum carries its armies to the gates of Castle Renais itself. Renais will fall. It is inevitable. Prologue, The Fall of Renais. There's gonna be a lot of reading in this. I kind of forgot how much actual dialogue and narration there is in this game. Your Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been breached. Emperor Vigarde's forces are within the castle walls. I understand. The garrison has fallen. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and can expect no aid from his men. Your Majesty, what are we to do? What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms. Father? Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you?
Yes, I have it right here.
Good. Seth. Yes, Your Majesty. Take Erica and head for Frelia. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Understood. And what of Your Majesty? Me, I shall remain here. We have long held Great O among our dearest allies, yet now they attack. I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Renais is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so?
Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I.
Go now, Seth. Ride. Take her to safety.
Father!
Forgive me, Your Highness. Ephraim, Erica, you must survive.
General Seth!
Franz, ride ahead and bring word of our coming to Frelia. A single rider has better odds of passing unseen by Great O's men. Convey to the throne all that has happened here, and petition for reinforcements.
Understood.
Princess Erica, we must... Quickly, behind me!
You there, with the girl. Tell me, would that be the wayward princess of Renais? Well, this must be my lucky day. You're a dead man. The winch goes with me.
Never.
I am Valta, the Moonstone, Grado's finest general. And you're just a corpse who does not know he is dead.
Well, dang. Oh, snap, that hurt. No.
Such terrible wounds, and still he holds to his duty. How entertaining. Fly away, little man, fly away. Try to outrun death. More time to savor the hunt and the kill.
Princess Erica, this way. I can see no more of Grado's men. If we've made it this far, we've surely earned a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier.
Don't be foolish, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. You are the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was, he was clearly after me. It's my fault that you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it.
Your Highness, I can't allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. We have more important matters to attend to. We must press on to Frelia. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes.
I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? And what of my brother on the Grado front? We've heard nothing from him for days.
King Fado and Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of the Grado Empire can hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that you look to your own safety. How sad the two of them would be if something were to happen to you. We must reach Frelia to ensure the day of your happy reunion.
Yes, of course, you're right. Until I'm reunited with my father and brother, I must not despair. Come, Seth, let us go.
Once we cross that bridge, we will be in Frelia, near Border Milan. Let us proceed, Princess Erica. Your Highness, I won't lie to you. This will not be an easy ride. Please, take this rapier. If something should happen to me, we must continue to Frelia, alone if need be. Uh-oh.
You there, Renai dogs. Where do you think you're going?
Grado's men. Stand back, Princess Erica.
It's all right, Seth. My brother has taught me something of swordplay. I will stand with you.
Alright, so we get to our first battle. And you see, here's the deal. So Seth's hurt, right? And there's this whole, like, weapon tree thing where, so basically sword is better than axe, axe is better than lance, lance is better than sword. So we want to be careful with Seth because he has a lance equipped currently. He does have a sword in his inventory, but switching to it, I believe ends his turn. I can't really remember. But more than that, we also want XP for Erica. Seth is already a promoted unit. The way, you know, leveling up works in this is eventually you reach a point to where your character promotes in their class and makes them much more powerful. But Seth is already there, so giving him XP is sort of unnecessary. We do want him to level up for later in the game, but right now he's one of the most powerful units that we will have, and feeding him XP is sort of a waste. We want Erica to level up because, well, It's important that she stays alive first and foremost, but also she's going to be quite useful to us once she does level up enough. She's also very fast, and it's easy for her to avoid taking a lot of damage. So what we're going to do, it's a little risky, but we're going to park her here. And we're going to go ahead and attack. And you see we have the advantage. There's a little arrow showing that. We're going to hit twice for 7, which is 14. He has 22 HP. So, yeah. He has a 39% chance of hitting us, which means we have a pretty good shot at dodging it. But he can't avoid us. We also have a 14% chance of a crit, which would be great. Now, granted, these other guys are going to attack too, so we're going to need to move Seth in close just in case. But I feel pretty confident in this first move. This is the first battle, and they want you to actually be able to beat it. Alright, please dodge. Thank you. And again. Alright, so we got him down to 8. So that all went according to plan. Now, problem is, he'll attack and then he'll attack. And as long as she doesn't get hit more than once, she should be fine. And I don't think he'll be able to move up and attack too that turn. I'm pretty sure he won't. But to be safe, we are going to move Seth here ready to rescue her or move into attack if need be. Actually, we could go ahead and... let's not. We're fine right now. We're just going to wait. Let's see how this plays out. So please miss. Yes. And you're dead. Or you will be in a second. There you go. Beautiful. You see how much XP she gets. If that had been Seth, he would have gotten like 5 XP out of it. But she got a ton. Alright, good. Another miss. And... yes, she got the kill on him because he was a weaker unit than the first one we attacked. Alright, so she is perfectly fine. All that's left is their leader. Alright. And he did not move forward. Beautiful. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna... No, let's make him come to us, actually. Because I like the position we're in here. And if I go down here, then it's kind of like I can't get Seth in next to her and stuff. So we're just gonna end the turn... Can they talk? No, not yet. Let's just end the turn there.
What was that? Do you think you can take me, wretched lordling? Come, it's time you high and mighty knights learn to respect a true warrior.
Alright, he did come all the way up to us, did he? No. Oh, that's okay. We got room to move here. So... yeah. So we look at this. He has 23 HP. Why can't I hit twice, though? Oh, is it because of where he is? Hold on. I think he's standing in the brush, isn't he? That's unfortunate. You know what? I'm going to end turn again. This may not be the smartest move, but that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, get you out of that brush.
You'll be the first to die.
Please miss. Dang it, that hurt. Okay. So, we're going to need her to heal. She does have vulneraries. Okay, this is the weakest healing thing in the game. It only does like 10, I think. But she only had 16 HP to start with. And we're going to wait again. Okay, miss, and... oh, she didn't get the second attack again, alright. Well, we will finish him off right now. This one a little slower than he... oh, maybe we can't get double attacks against him because he's a general or whatever. Like, he was the captain of his group. That could be. But anyway, you're dead now, so that's all that matters.
What? How?
Because you suck. And a huge level up. Captains or generals always have high levels of XP to give. And that was actually a really good one. Now, defense would have been nice, but we got a lot of good stuff out of that level up. Princess, are you injured?
What?
Oh no. I'm fine, Seth. But you look so pale. I'm fine. Fine. This is war, isn't it? It's not at all like the games I used to play with my brother or Lion. I never thought... I didn't know it would be this savage. Are words useless? Is strength all that matters? It's so sad. Why would the Great O Empire do this? To what end would they start a war? Princess. Don't worry, Seth. I won't give in to sorrow. Let's get moving. I'm not broken, and I won't stop until I see Renai restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my father and brother. Alright. Well, that's a pretty good beginning right there. Probably call that an episode, I would say. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hammer that like button, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to join the Wolf Pack. Let me know in the comments what you thought, what feedback you have on it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.